Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I'm going to teach how to upload the images on Laravel. So here we have let's see the demo. So at the product's name, which is TV, product's name TV, some number, okay. Description something like that. Price I'm going to give as 12,000. Choose the image. I'm going to choose the image, which is going to choose the image which here this one. It's a TV image. I'm going to choose it. So here I'm going to click register button. Here, the newly uploaded image will be here displayed successfully. Here, okay. Okay, so how to do this program step by step, we'll see. Okay, so here, this is the documentation of the tutorial. Okay, so you have to go to this link. I'm going to give my video description. You can go along with this link. Okay, so Laravel. So Laravel, you have to study all the things on here. You go to the Laravel 9. So I just put the Laravel 9. So the latest version, everything you have uploaded. Laravel an image uploaded, Vue.js, the authentication part, CRUD RESTful CRUD part, CRUD application. So all the things are there. Okay, you will be able to go through here. You will be able to study over these links. Okay, right. So let's go through here. Okay. Now first I'm going to install this Laravel app. Okay, so how to install it? So you have just copy this command. Composer create project Laravel image. This is my app I'm going to create. So I'm going to go to my G drive. I'm going to create the project Laravel 11 project. Laravel 11 Pro project. Okay. So I'm going to create this project. You have to create CMD. Just copy this command, right click, copy it, this command, just paste on it. So you have to wait until this project is installed in your machine. Image uploading successfully finished. So I'm going to open up this image for project. So you have to go inside this folder. So you have to type the command cd image app, go inside the folder. Now I'm going to open this project in VS Code editor. So code space dot to open the project in VS Code editor, look like this. So trust. So here, this is your folder structure and file structure. First, what you're going to do is, I'm going to go to my exam. I'm going to create the database. So go to click create. So go along with the documentation. Database setup. I'm going to create the database, which is a XAML, which name is DB Office. Whatever name you can create. I just create the name as DB Office. Database has been created, which is a DB Office. So this name I'm going to configure into env file. So I'm going to tell that. So here, after create the database, we have to give the database name and use a credential Laravel env file. So Laravel env file is a env file. So here, this one should be our configuration. It's defaultly come as a SQLite. I might to change it as MySQL. Here we have to change the database name and use a credential. So just select this one, shift backslash forward slash, shift or on shift key down and press forward slash on your keyboard. It is uncommented. So this is the user credential of Laravel. When you install the Laravel, the default username is root, password is blank. Okay. Now the database name I'm going to change it as, what's the name you are given? You'll just give the name as DB Office. That's it. Now let's file, save all. That's the thing you have to make it. Right. Okay. Now let's terminal, open the terminal. I'm going to type PHP. You have to write artisan migrate command. So you have to, before that we have to, this all the things are done, then we will be run that particular command. Okay. So now here, if you write, you can like it, PHP artisan migrate. You have to run the migrate command to migrate everything. The default is table is there, you will be migrated. And if you want to see the application, PHP artisan serve. Now let's check, this is the application. You just copy this port and everything, you just run on it. This is a welcome page of Laravel 11. Okay, now what you're going to do is, now I'm going to go to do the configuration part. So first step, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to create this. So this is my project is running. I'm going to open a new terminal. Now I'm going to create the controller first. So you have to go to the controller model view architecture and migration. So first we have to make the migration. Okay, so the database, we have created the database successfully. Inside the database, we are going to create the table, which is a product table. So here I'm going to do this command. We have to create the model and migration. So you have to how to run the command. PHP artisan make model, product model. Here write slash me. It is nothing but a migration. If you are run the migration file like this. So here, if you are run the project, you can see here first time. Instead of created separate from Laravel migration and model, you can create both at one command. Okay, so PHP artisan make model product migration. Here, if you have done the command, you can see here there are two different files has been created. The first file has been created inside the model file, model app model here product. Second file which has been created here as the inside the database migration. So database migration here, this is second file. Okay, first you have go to the app folder. There's a database. Inside the database, inside the migration folder, there is a product table. Here we have to define the table column name. What are the table columns you are going to create? So I'm going to create the table names, which has these are the tables names I'm going to create. Product name, description. This one I'm going to remove this one. This one we not need them at the moment. We have to remove this one. Okay. Okay, so we don't need them this product category section. Okay, this product category I'm going to remove. This one no need. Okay, so product category ID we are not going to implement this video tutorials. In my point of sale system I am implement this one. Okay, so I'm just remove it. This is my documentation. I wrongly written this one. This is the foreign key concept. We now need them. Okay, rest of the field needed. Okay, data try. Now let's you can see here. Now okay, now let's see this things here. It's coming successfully. Now let's say same thing. I just copy it. I'm going to paste on it. I'm going to explain what are the column names. I'm going to import it. You just copy and paste it over here like this way. Okay, so you don't need to write. So this you have to just remember. Okay, the if it is a string fields, you have to write product name, description, all things are string. You have to make it as string. If it's a price, I'm going to make it as a double data type. Okay, so double. So the photo, we are going to make it as a string because we are not going to store the photo on the database table. There are many students facing this problem. We are not storing the photo at the database table. We are just storing the path only, or the file name only. The file name only we are storing the database. Okay, when you are get the photo and view the photo, we just give the path. Okay, we have saved the image in our folder. Okay, the folder we have save our images. Okay, we have public folder. What we have public folder, we have saved our images. Okay, so the length we have given as 300 for photo. This is nullable. You are putting nullable. That's the thing you have to write it. So just save all. After done this one, you have to save all. Then only the changes will be applied. Now you have to make the command. You have to run the command. You have to select the command instead of writing. You have the up and down arrow of the keyboard. Up and down. Okay, up and down of the keyboard. Up and down key. PHP artisan migration. You already have typed this command. So press enter key on the keyboard. Now your migration will be done successfully. You can see the migration has been done successfully. Okay, you can see migration has been done. Very simple stuff. You have to finish it. Now migration we have done it. Now after that, what you're going to do is I'm going to make the model. Model. We are going to create the model. So you go to the app folder, model. Here the model file has been created, product. Through this command, earlier we have run the command. So here this one M, you can see this command we have created this both file, product and migration. This go to the product file, you have to implement this code. Same thing, you have just here copy this model code, you have to implement it over here. What I written over here, we have to mention the product. This is the table. You can see here. If you have go to our shop, which is a DB office here, if you refresh it, you can see the products table is created. We already run the migration command here. This all the fields are created. So this table which is a products. You have to mention it the products table. Primary key which is the ID. So here this is the ID, which is the ID. It has been created. You can see the ID. It's a primary key. After that, the rest of the field we have to make it as a variable fillable. Inside the variable, you have to make the array, and we have to call the we have to return the write the name of the columns, product name, description, price, and photo. These are the fields. You can see the fields: product name, description, price, photo. Okay, you will be able to see. Okay, these are the fields, right? Perfect. You have done the things perfect. You just file and save it all. Now your modern has been completed and migration will be completed. Now let's go through the which one is a controller part. So how to create a controller? We have to run the command. We have run the command here. So I will be updated soon. So that I'm going to run the command which is a here. You have type it, which is I'm going to create a controller which is a PHP artisan make controller. I'm going to put that update that my documentation. Don't worry. PHP artisan make controller product controller. This is a resource controller. What's the meaning of the resources controller? There is a resources controller Laravel they made for the CRUD application part. There will be no need to implement the method. The method all the method has been created according to the resources controller, which is a create, update, store. All the 6 methods are created successfully if you run this resources command. It's very easy. This is called as a resources controller. Okay, so if you are make a CRUD application, you take care of it everything very simply. Okay, we instead of writing get post put all the methods. So let's run this command. Let's run this command to create the resource control. Resources control if you have created where your control is reside on inside the app folder HTTP there is a product controller. Inside the product controller, you have to look at the index method has been created, create method has been created. Now you can see the product controller has been created. Here you can see the all the methods are there. Now first what you are going to do is here first I'm going to you have to go to my documentation. This is a product controller. Okay, product controller we have created. So first you have to link the model. So you just copy this model path here over here. So what I mentioned it here, we have to retrieve the data and send the data through the model to the database. The model schema, this is a database schema. Okay, the database schema here, this is schema. Product name, description, price, and photo. This same name match with the name, this name. Then only we will be able to retrieve the data and storing the data. Otherwise, if the name mismatch, we can't save the data. Okay, the name mismatched we can't save the data. Okay, if the name match only we will be able to save the data. If the name is mismatched we can't save the data. You keep in your mind the same name. Okay, so here we have to give the path. So models reside on app folder. Inside the app folder there is a models folder. Inside the models folder there is a file name product. Okay, this understand the path. After that we have to create the simple constructor. Okay, so we have to implement the constructor function construct function over here like this. Just copy this. Every code is there. Okay, so we are just copy and paste. Why this thing is we have saved the time. Also, we have to write protected keyword products. We have to implement the variable products, which is a protected access specifier. So here we have to create a simple function. Make it as construct. Inside the function, you have to write this variable you have to call it over here. So this is a class level data equal into this product. If you write new product mean this product. So this product if you call it, this is the location you are calling. New mean this we have to create the object here new using the new object. This data we have to link into where it goes to assign to these products. So all your the products all the database schema in now it resided on this file. If you are equal into new product mean this all the data this is this product data it will be equal into this products. Okay, now what you're going to do is I'm going to call the retrieve the data. You have write it over here simply. You have retrieve the data. You have write it this one simply. You have write this variable I have called and you have retrieve the data. You have write product. I'm create the variable products. Okay, your product. Okay, product or products data. You have write product data or something like that. Products. This keyword this product all. If you all mean, what's the meaning of all? If you are, this is the all the keywords. It will be are not going to create this keyword. This all are available in Laravel ORM2. So we have to, if you are call it, I want to get retrieve all the data from the database table. So this all the data from the database table. We are not yet save the data. After save the data, we all the data will be available row, product name, all things. Okay, so this all the data we have to retrieve from the database. You have to call it all keyword. If you call all the data will be retrieving to this index math action method and passing to the variable products. Okay, after that this all the data is available. So where we are going to return the data to view the page. So we have to return view inside the product table, product folder. There is a file called index. If you call it return view, it automatically take care of it. Laravel go to the return. There is a views folder where they are looking. Look at where the folder which is a products. So we have to create a folder which is a product folder. Sorry, this is not a folder. So create a product folder. Resources, views, product folder, product. Create a file. You have to write index.blade.php. This is a file you have to create it. So here I'm going to paste on it this code, complete code. I'm going to paste it. Create page is all the code. I just sorry, this index page code product folder, inside the product folder this index page. Okay, so all the code will be I'm going to paste. I'm going to explain, don't worry. This is all the layout, simple layout. I already said that simple layout, bootstrap layout. Okay, after that here this is the only the heel content. We have to paste it only to this heel content. This is all the content. Okay, the header and footer area we have to maintain in Laravel with the separate file which is a layout file. Okay, in every programming you keep in your mind layout file. We have to create a separate file, because we create the separate file. We have to use this layout each and every page. Okay, this layout, header and footer, slide bar, everything we have to make it as a layout file. So layout file, how to create it? Select the view folder, right click new. Here you have to create layout.blade.php file. Here I'm going to paste on this code, the above code. This all the CSS style and everything is there. You can make it. Okay. Simple. Now I'm going to explain. Right. First we have to go to the views folder, layout. So here we have simple slide bar I have put it. You can use this slide bar to your future product. This is the customized slide bar. We have to write down the code by ourselves. Okay. So container all the slide bar contain. Okay, we have to call the bootstrap link here. Bootstrap, where I'm going to get the bootstrap link. You go to the respective website bootstrap. Click on this. Okay, now here you have to click the documentation. Here you have to find the bootstrap style. Yes, download. You'll be able to download. So here this is the link. You just copy this, copy on this two links. You just paste on it here. That's how you have to need the bootstrap min.css file. Okay, this is this style, custom style I am going to written by ourselves. Okay, using the Flaxbox. Okay, after that we have only done the slide bar only. We have to create the class slide bar. Here this class, this sidebar, we have to make simple styles. This all codes there. You can do it. Inside here you can write the main content, main section. You have to call the main class main section. The main class section you have to call the heel content. The heel content. Heel content means this is the heel content. Heel content. Heel content means this is the index plate. Here this contains a heel content. Just content we have called as content. This content nothing but a heel content. Here what I did here, the simple form and table design only. This is simple bootstrap form and table design. First you have to create the header products. After that you can see here simple form. Okay, so here this form you can see here CHRF token. You have to write it here. Here we have to write products table. We have consist of 1, 2, 3, 4. four fields. First one is the input field for the storing the product name. Second, description for input field for storing the description. Third, input field for storing the price. Fourth one, this is input field for the browse the photo. Browse the photo, we are not using the text, type not text. This is a file. If you implement the file, it Bootstrap will take care of it. That is a file uploading. So it will make that file uploading. You make the name over here. Okay, these are the things. After that, we have one button. Click register button. The type which is submit, it goes to submit. What happens? It goes to the route product store action method. So when you are storing the image, you implement this one, which is a n type multi-part form data. So this is the type where you are storing the photo you are implemented. Okay. So this form design, all the form design, you have to give the simple CSS design here. So how to implement the CSS design inside the Laravel? You have to write the push CSS. In push CSS, here the form area we have to give the simple type. This forms area, here we have to give the CSS type. Okay. The simple stuff you have to implement. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is when you click submit button, it goes to the product store action method. Before that, we have to go to the routes web app. Here we have to manage like the routes, which is the URL management. When the URL is coming from here, go to my documentation. When the URL is coming, the finally hits there. Route resources. This is I already created the method. It's a resources method. So we no need to write the post, get, and everything. You just create resources method, which is a resources. It take care of get, post, put, everything. No problem. Slash products is called to the product controller. Product controller. You have to mention the path where your product control is reside on the project where it resided. The product control resided under the app folder, HTTP folder, controller folder, your product control. You have to mention the path where it will be reside. If you give the path, what happens if the URL is coming slash product, it goes to the product controller. First index method is there. We have logged all the product details from the database and put into this variable, return back to product folder index action method. Mean product folder index action method, it will retrieve the data. So this variable you are calling here. So after that, once you click product, once you fill the form, click product store method. It goes to here. There's resource controller. It goes to here. What happens is we have the store action method. Here's the store action method. Now we have to implement the code. Where's the code? We have to get the code from. Now here what I'm going to do is here. This is the control. You go to the controller section again. Here this is the code for we have to return to upload the photo and everything. So here what I did here is here, when you are this all the form name, the name, this all the name fields are when you click submit button, it goes to the name attributes, this value names. Okay, what is that images you are storing, that name, price, what's the price, description, all things are go through the controller, the name attribute. This all things are go to here as a request storing method because we are sending here calling products controller store action method. This is a product controller store action method, retrieve all the data. Okay, retrieving all the data. Select this one. You have to validate whether it's a required, all the data is required. Okay, validate one. So all things are validated here, photo and everything is validated. Product name, product price, everything. It is so correctly validated, required, all the type of required. We can't type blank, leave the blank. We have all the required. We have to make the validation. So everything okay. First, if you check if the file was uploaded successfully, you have first check request file as file. There's a method called as file, which is a photo. Photo means here this one. It's nothing but this one here. This photo attribute. It's coming the name photo. So it will be checking over here controller product photo. So it will be coming file time request photo get client original name. It will be saved as what the name is coming from the photo. It will be saved. If you one.jpg, it's get took that name. So after that, it will be here move the upload the file into the public folder image directory. So here public folder is image directory. Okay, the public folder that's we are called as image directory. Okay, the public folder image directory. So here the photo, this photo we are moving to the public folder. So we have a public folder. You can show here the public folder. It's a public folder. I'm going this is a public folder. You can see the public folder. The public folder I'm going to create the file folder which is the images folder. Okay, the public folder. This image folder, this all the images, what your images are uploaded, it's go inside this folder. That's why you have give you are the inside the public folder. You must make the folder. Then only this one to go to the your public path. That is the images folder. It goes okay. Okay. After that, validate data. It will be saved. After that, what I'm going to do is validate data. We have create the method product. Product means this product model. There is a ORM tool method create. What are the name created? This all the data will be available. The validate data. Click on this. It will be created. It after that it will take back to my page. That's a simple stuff you have to it. That's it. That's the thing you have to it. All the runner we have done it. After that, done the stuff. What I'm going to do is you have to write here this all the data we have to retrieve from the database. What the thing is to we have to get the data, load into the table. Simple table design is a bootstrap table. Okay, so here's the columns, product name, price, and images. Here the data we have tried the for each loop to get the data. The products mean the same name. This one match with this products, this company, the same name you have to give here. All the data we load from the database and put into here. You're passing this name. So retrieve this page, product index page, get this one as one by one. You have write this one is plural, get one by one as a singular. You have get product name, product price, product photo. We have write if it is a we can write it here. If it is a photo is available, we can write is a product is display as a what's the product you uploaded. If it is products not you uploaded, it take care of the default image. The default image, you have to make the default image. So whatever image you have to make is a default image. You can see the this folder. You have to make some default image over here. Okay, the example I'm going to the default image mean I have created the default image, something image here. I just copy this image. I'm going to paste on it my page. This is a page here. I have created the folder images. Inside the images folder, I'm going to paste this file. You have to write, can't paste it here. You have to go to folder images. You have to paste on it. This default image. Okay, so this is JPG type. That's why the image is not there. It take care of the default image. You can see the default image here. The default image take care of it. Okay, now let's run the project and check it whether it's working fine or not. Page artisan. So already run the project. Sorry, the project is running already. So I'm going to type the command product. Okay. Sorry, the product is the something my previous project is that's why it takes the previous one. Now I'm going to get the new one. Okay, here the there's no problems there. First time I enter it. LGTV like this, description something like that. Price I'm going to write something like this. Without some image I'm going to paste on it this LGTV. Click register. Hit register successfully. It's working. What I accepted. So if you have any problem, you let me know that. Thank you for watching.